Welcome. Sorry, we'll turn things around there. We get started. Welcome to another episode of Life and Whiskey. As always, I'm Jordan. Previously I had bought this Wyoming whiskey, National Park number 4. Let's bring up where I got that from here and what I paid for it. I bought this for $61.99, so $62 in Casper, Wyoming, at the liquor shed in July, mid-July, and they have a pretty good price on this. $62, not bad. Limited edition, the National Park Series. This one is Yellowstone National Park Mammoth Hot Springs, so there's a picture of Mammoth Hot Springs on the front. And this is ringing in at 49%, so 98 proof. And previously I have number 3, which is Snake River Grand Teton National Park. Good bottle. And then the next bottle we're going to do is actually Grand Teton National Park again. So I'm not really sure what their naming protocol is or what they're trying to highlight. There's one currently sitting down at our expensive liquor store. They want $460 or $480 for it. I believe it might be a 10-year though, and that is Old Faithful with Yellowstone. And so there's another Yellowstone, this Yellowstone. I got 2 Grand Tetons, but different scenes, different numbers, different names. So I don't really know. I haven't looked into the backstory as to what they're trying to do as far as their naming protocols or what they're doing for the releases, like why they're pulling these barrels. This is 5 years, this is 5 years, the other one's 5 years. Their regular small batch is 5 years. In fact, I think I got a bottle sitting right here somewhere. Give me. Thought I did. Maybe not. Drank it. Alright, well, apparently I drank their standard small batch. Their standard small batch is 5 years aged as well. Really, really good. So I'm guessing these are just a little bit different barrels. But anyways, man, I really like it. So like I said, number 4 here. Let's give this a go. We're gonna do this one. This one's 49. What is this guy sitting at? 48. So we probably should have done this one first, but whatever. I bought this one first. We're gonna do this one first. As you know, if you've been following the channel, I'm a big fan of Wyoming whiskey. I think for the money, man, it's pretty darn good stuff. Now, if you are like me and you tried the first release stuff back when they first came out, in like 2015, I think was the first release, and it was only 3 years old, and it was not awesome at all. And you haven't tried it since, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. The only product I would steer you away from is their Outrider. Go back, watch my video on that. I was not a fan of that stuff. That is the only bottle I've had so far that I'm not a fan of. But these private stock releases, which are just barrel pick releases, if you find any of those, jump on them. I have not had a bad one yet. I got 5 of them sitting down here. They're all phenomenal. Check those out. But here we are in National Park Series, the limited edition, for $62 versus $56 for some of their other stuff. I was like, why not? Why not? You know, the labeling's pretty phenomenal. The pictures are awesome. Yeah, it's the same whiskey, just at a different proof. I don't know how big a runs these are as far as like batch size, and so maybe they're only doing like 10 barrel releases or something like that. I don't know exactly what the protocol is, but for a reasonable price, I'm kind of a sucker for it. So, getting into this, I got some corn dust. I hear my family. It sounds like my son just got home from grandma's house, so I might have to cut this short here in a second, but everybody's having fun up there. I'll get you some tasting notes here, and then we'll get up there. Man, just sweet, sugary, sweet, cherry, floral, almost edging into Buffalo Trace type profile, like a dark caramel though. A little confectioner sugar on the top. Man, they just got a really good profile. I'm a fan. On the taste, man, super sweet up front, sugary caramel, drying out on the back end, a little bit of oak tannin on the finish. Um, it's not as floral, it's not as fruity, and not as sugary sweet once you get past that first part of the flavor profile. A little bit of heat on the back end, a little bit of oak spice in there. Um, good stuff. I hear a lot of chaos going on upstairs. I think I might have to head up there and see what's going on here. Second sip follows the first. Sweet front, um, nice, robust, creamy mouthfeel in the middle, and spice on the back end. So this has a little bit more spice than I'm used to on the back end of that barrel. Back end of that bourbon, I should say. It seems like it's coming from the barrel. It's definitely not a proof thing. Um, you know, not even 100 proof whiskey, but man, is that good. Nice, easy sipping whiskey. So drop in the comments down below what you can find a bottle for in your area, along with any other your Wyoming whiskey experiences. Check out their limited edition Park series. I like them quite a bit. Like I said, the labels are pretty awesome. And any other experiences you have with them. As always, thanks for watching. Sorry this was a little bit more of a rushed review. But I will say there's not much else I can add to that particular nosing and tasting profile. So with that, I'm going to go check out what's going on upstairs. I'll come back in another 20 minutes or so and we'll do the rest of these videos. So thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.